All right. Hi, BME third and fourth year students. This is Heather Palmer. I am one of the career advisors in the engineering school. And you recently responded to a survey saying that you would love some additional support for your summer internship search or um, full-time job search after graduation. I've sent you an email that has some resources. And then today I wanted to follow up just by walking you through a few websites or resources. Some of those were mentioned in my original email, and some of them are brand new. So make sure you watch through to get a few more ideas. So first is Way Up. I mentioned it in the email. It is a job board for internships and full-time jobs targeted towards college students, so entry-level appropriate opportunities. And just with a quick search, I did look for biomedical and internship. And so we see that we have a variety of relevant experiences that have popped up already. If we take our internship and we look for full-time, again, we're going to see just in those initial searches quite a few things that already relate to you all. I think I also looked for bioinformatics, biomechanics. So feel free just to search for a variety of keywords that match some of your interest, and you will find some opportunities listed here. You will need to create a free account, but it only takes a few minutes to do so. If you're thinking about staying in Charlottesville, I'm sure all of you have heard of Seville BioHub. While they do not have a formal internship program this year, so let me pop over to that page. There is an email address that you can email with your resume to express your interest in potentially interning this summer, or even during next fall, potentially for a local organization. Just make sure that you take a look at what companies are actually members of Seville BioHub. So when you email them, you can share a little bit about what areas within BME are you interested in, and maybe sharing here are a couple of organizations that I'd love to work for and why. For our fourth year students, again, there are some job openings you may find, you can filter them. You may find that some of them may or may not be to your current degree level or years of experience. Also, feel free to upload your resume to the Seville BioHub Career Matching Services. And again, you could always email this admin@sevillebiohub.org link. All right, I'm going to switch gears. There's Seville BioHub. There's also a state organization called Virginia Bio that's going to do something very similar to this NC Life Sciences page. So there are quite a few biotech life sciences organizations throughout Virginia and North Carolina. So again, Virginia Bio, if you search for that online, and then this NC Life Sciences org, which I included in your email. They have a nice way to not necessarily look for job postings, but to understand what organizations even exist within the states or geographic regions that I might be interested in. And then from there, I can look at these companies' job boards. And if I don't see something of interest, that doesn't mean that this organization won't post something in the next few weeks or next few months. I've seen that happen every year with BME students that I've advised. Some of these opportunities aren't even posted yet. On this NC Bio or Life Sciences directory, you can do some various searches. You can find general biotech, industrial biotech, pharma, medical device and diagnostics, and others. So you can filter down this 266 member list. But again, this gives you a great idea of life sciences and biotech orgs that exist in North Carolina who may or may not have job postings online if you're looking. Mass Bio for Massachusetts has a similar website. So feel free to kind of identify orgs that match your interest and then explore job listings versus only looking at current job listings. You might miss out on a variety of opportunities. Something else that I want to share that most people don't know about, you might also be able to get an idea of what organizations even exist in the type of industry space that I'm looking at. And that's where we can Google market maps. Market maps are a visual way to see if I'm interested in mental health tech. What are organizations that exist under digital therapeutics, hardware, applied AI and chatbots, diagnostics and testing, and so on. And so this gives you a visual list of companies in each of those subspaces of mental health tech and maybe that's something that you might be interested in. So by doing medical device market map, med tech, health tech, a variety of keywords and market map, and then going to images, you can get a visual of what those spaces look like. Here's just a medical device market map, and it breaks it down by general surgery, orthopedics, diagnostics, cardiovascular, and so on. So while some of these names maybe are familiar to you through your internship and job search, I would like to imagine that some of these names are also not familiar to you. So again, I'm hoping that this might open up the list of orgs that you're going to look at. Similarly, if we go to Handshake, the vast majority, let's just say 90 to 95%, if not higher, of students that I've worked with have never been to this employer section. And while you can identify specific employers that you would be interested in, like I'm sure Medtronic has a profile, and they do, you can also put in keywords of interest. So earlier this semester, we had a student that said, I'm really interested in prosthetics. What are some organizations in that space? These are 287 employers that have created a Handshake account. So at one of the universities in the US, they have created an account and done some type of recruiting. So there are a wide variety. Again, we can filter by location, but I hope that this kind of shows you like, wow, here are these many organizations if I'm interested in prosthetics that I didn't even know about. I think I also put in maybe biomechanics earlier just to test that out. And again, was really wowed by the number of organizations. There's 230. So again, maybe think about reverse engineering your search instead of looking at just current openings. Who might be employers that are still hiring that haven't even started hiring yet? And then one other way to identify a list of companies that exist, if you're in your Handshake account and go to Career Center and then go to resources, a few of the resources that you'll find on this page are things that are subscription or fee-based. We don't want UVA students to have to pay for a great resource like CareerShift. So by net badging in to Handshake, you authenticated that you're a UVA student. And then this is a referral ID to CareerShift that will allow you to access it for free. You will create an account with your UVA email. Please do not go to careershift.com. It will try to charge you a fee. Make sure you access it through Handshake. You'll have a referral URL and use it for free. So I'm already logged in to CareerShift, and I went to this companies section and I did a search. And when you do search, you can put in keywords of interest, so biomechanics again, and then you can search by area. I just said, show me biomechanics orgs in the entire state of Virginia, but you could also say, well, show me a certain city or metro region within the state. You can also put in a zip code of interest and then a mile radius around it if there's really a specific location you're hoping to relocate to. So just by putting in biomechanics in Virginia, there were 67 organizations that came up. So this is another way to put in a keyword of interest and then to put in a geographic region. And again, learn organizations that maybe you've never heard of before. On that note, something bonus, if you're in CareerShift and we go to the contact section and search, this could be a great way to put in a company that you've already applied to, turn on the advanced search, and under job title, you might look for recruiter or talent acquisition if you're looking for a recruiter, maybe at a large company. But if you're just looking to maybe find a hiring manager or some type of manager at a smaller company, for almost any organization in the US, you can put in the company name and maybe a job title. Or if you met a representative at a networking event and you have their first and last name in their company, but don't know their email address, this will actually provide their company email address for you. Okay, so I hope that by looking at wayup.com, this NC Bio website, market maps, looking at this employer section of Handshake where we can search by keyword, and then also looking at CareerShift, that you have identified a few more tips and tricks for your internship and job search. Please feel free to reach out to me at any time with questions. H. Palmer at virginia.edu. Thanks, everyone. I look forward to hearing from you.